Okay, so I am at my second immunotherapy appointment, and it's going well. I've seen my nurse director. Okay, and now it's my husband. Actually, here, hold on a second. Hey, say hi.
Hi.
He's going out for a break. Now, with this immunotherapy, it should only take about an hour, hour and a half maybe. And I've already been here for about I've been sitting with this bag for about almost half an hour. I did get to see my oncology medical doctor here at Fred Hutch, and he came and visited with us for a little bit, and he was very happy that my testing, the pathology, all came out really good. Yes, I'll be getting that one too. One is the Perjeta, and yes, the other one's the Hushkadu. I can never remember the name of it.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right. I love you.
I love you.
He has been such a trooper through all of this. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So my doctor said that with the pathology that it came out really good. So my body responded really well. So obviously I'm doing something right between, the type of foods that I eat, what I drink, and even before the chemo, because, of all my allergies, I've, been doing like gluten-free, soy-free, nut-free, dairy-free, all of that. So, but he did mention that the pathology came out wonderful, and that I had one of the best results that he has seen because of how well, quite literally, after the chemo, when I had the surgery done, there was no cancer to be found at all. So, but he kept on saying how happy he was about that. It was pretty great. It's still amazing, and that's part of that journey. Well, now I will be doing, and I did get confirmation from him about this, but with the immunotherapy, this will be going until February of next year. And then after that, I get my port taken out. Isn't that lovely? Went in like a breeze today. I did talk to him about my nails, because see what the chemo does. They're not all completely bad. That one I am a bit concerned about, and I did address it to him, and he said he he didn't think there was anything wrong. I told him I think it was an infection, and he said that it's not, and that he can prescribe me some medication. I told him, no, I'll hold off. That's my machine going off. Oh no, you're fine. You are totally fine. Just doing another video.
Oh, good.
Yep. I try to do them with each treatment, and then even like an update throughout. So
Nice.
it is. It's an outlet. It's and letting other people know that they're not alone.
Oh, that's so nice. That's helpful for people who don't know.
It is. Because going through treatment's not
You're flush.
exactly the easiest.
No. This one's all done.
Perfect.
You just have your other 30-minute one.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, because they're both 30 minutes, right? That's what I thought.
In the beginning, they're longer.
I remember.
Yeah, you had a long day. I think I might have been with you that day.
You were.
It was a very long day.
Yeah, that was a very long day. I was here, oh geez. Until I was here pretty late. Yeah, because that was a really long day.
Oh,
Medication.
The other thing too that we look out for is your cardiac function.
Mm-hmm.
That the diarrhea is the side effect, but we were monitoring your cardiac function.
Yep, I know that. And my echo came out clean. Yay!
Yay!
See, it's good to be stubborn sometimes.
You're due, I wrote when you were due too. I think I wrote when you were due.
I had an
You were
echo.
58%.
Mm-hmm.
And due 11/23 in November.
Yep. That's my next one.
Yeah.
Fun.
I'm glad it's turning out.
I know there is no neuropathy whatsoever. Actually, I think I started getting a little bit towards the end of the chemo, but it ended up just not following through.
Yes.
So, which is nice because I like having my fingertips.
And he looked at your fingertip?
Yes, he did. And he said that, because I told him I thought it was an infection. Because I'm sorry, that's the color of an infection.
Like a fungal.
Yeah. And he said he didn't think so. And
That's
I was
good
like,
news.
well, I think. And he's like, I know.
Let me look again. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if it gets bigger or
Yeah, he told me
red
keep it.
or
He told me to keep an eye out for it, just to watch it. And he's like, well, if you want, I can prescribe you some medication. I said, no.
well, he offered.
He did offer, but we know how I am about medication.
Yes, we do.
Because I took the nausea medication during chemo, and I think that was it, other than the actual chemo drugs.
Yeah.
I think that was it, and that was because I was having diarrhea so bad.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I mean, just like my surgeon had, did that burn?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, just like my surgeon, he was a bit surprised that I didn't even, because he prescribed me pain medication. I didn't even take that.
I think that's amazing.
I just smoked marijuana.
Yeah.
Mainly the CBD.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the whole head high.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah,
But it helped.
it did.
Good.
It did. And it still does every now and then.
Approach.
Oh, absolutely. And I got my white willow bark. Oh, that's what I
White
forgot.
willow bark.
That's what I forgot to tell you. So I did, can we check with Abby about the white willow bark?
Okay.
Yes, because I use it for pain. I actually used it for pain when going through for the pain for the site and stuff, and it helps. I made capsules out of it and tea.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
White willow bark.
Yep.
I'm sorry about what you're going through. Like body image and things like that.
Now, it's funny because, everybody is always, before, my image issue before was, always my weight.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, even though I've been so worried about my weight, which, once I'm able to start just getting out and getting active again, I do plan on hoping to lose some. Because, hey, I was able to lose 10 pounds in 1 week with chemo. So I got to be able to, especially getting on more of a stricter diet, being able to lose it with some more exercise. But Felicity and I have planned to start doing some exercising once I'm able, without an issue.
Okay.
Yep. So, but I mean, and it's funny because, I thought that the weight would be a big thing for me. But now after my mastectomy, I think that's bigger for me than my weight now. And I think that's the thing. I mean, though I'm getting more and more confident with myself because, like, I actually walk out. I mean, I'm not wearing a bra. I'm not wearing my prosthetics. So, and, you know, I actually have been going out and about without it. So it's getting a little bit easier. Now I just have to have the, you know, a better mindset about my weight and just work on getting that taken care of. So it's one step at a time.
One day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes moment by moment
Yep.
when you get that feeling.
Absolutely.
Deep
I
breath.
agree.
Yeah. White willow bark.
Yes, white willow bark.
White willow bark.
And now we got to add on my other medication, right?
Mm-hmm. Now you get the pertuzumab. They're both targeted therapies for TUNU, but and they both kill cancer
Right.
in their own way.
A lot of the herbs
In
that
their
I put
own targeted way.
in, right? A lot of the herbs that I drink in my teas kill cancer too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I would-
Interesting.
You know what?
You should write a book.
I'm actually going to bring. I'm going to have to bring the book that I got all my information from. It's a wonderful book. I love it. It's the Lost Herbs or the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. So I'll have to bring that in next time, and hopefully you'll be here.
Okay.
I'll actually, yeah, that's what I'll do, so I can show it to you. It's really cool.
We got to bring in all the old medicines and needles and stuff too, and just let them throw them out.
There's only, yeah. Well, there's only one needle, and then that needs to be brought in, and then I think.
And then we have two of those other ones that are.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we can bring in the prescriptions and have them dispose of them, so that way they're properly disposed of.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, like out back in Montana, whenever we had like any medication that wasn't being used, instead of putting it down the drain where it goes into the septic or in the soil, we would take it to like Walgreens,
Yeah.
and they had this thing where they would, dispose of it, so we wouldn't have to worry about it.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm so used to Walgreens, and there's not one close by.
Oh yeah, there's only one in. Well, where do you live?
I live in Kingston.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I guess I could ask Rite Aid to see if they have a thing
They might
for
do
it,
too.
because they're just on the way home. I think I will. That's a good idea.
Pretty much any pharmacy will dispose of medication, but I don't know about the shrubs.
Yeah. We used to tell our home care patients to go to the fire department, but I don't know what
Kingston.
what they do.
I'll definitely have to find out.
Yeah, I'll ask someone here if I can get an answer.
Oh, well, I can ask about that, but definitely be sure to ask Abby about the white willow bark.
White willow bark.
Yeah, because I need to find out if I can take it being on this.
Okay.
I'm hoping I can. Because, it's anti-inflammatory. It's an histamine. Or not an histamine. Oh, my goodness.
Anti-inflammatory?
Yes. Well, no. It's basically like Tylenol.
Okay.
That's what that's what they use to make pain medications with.
White willow bark.
Yes. Thank you.
And we're gonna check that.
Yeah, she's gonna go ask our the pharmacist about white willow bark to see if I can take it, being on the immunotherapy. I keep meaning to ask. Anyway, so you got like all kinds of information, I'm sure, just between the conversation. I don't know if you heard my nurse, but her and I were just talking about everything. And right now, that beep is me. That is because we are having to do a check for my medication. So before she gets back and provides that information, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will touch base with you guys later. Thank you for the subscriptions, for the follows, and for the likes and all the love. You guys have a wonderful day. Mwah. Love you all.